Where the fuck is the visuals? Where the fuck is the sideline dancers? And this is stupid that I mentioned the sideline dancers, but where are they? We don't have those little girls on the sideline like back in the old live days where they shaking you stupid pom poms and shit. We don't have that. We don't have no fucking detail. The crowd still looks like ass, man. Next gen is supposed to give the crowd faces. We still got bullshit for fans. We still got bullshit for player models. Only damn thing, I guarantee you, if you had to scrape this damn player model off of scratch like you build it down, the faces off of scratch like you build it down player models, then the fucking player models, the faces wouldn't look real either. 2K would beat you in that shit too. So, once again, if 2K comes out with solid gameplay and actually has control like we all know Live normally has, then EA is irrelevant in the basketball department. And I'm saying that based on being a disappointed fan of EA. I'm a fan of 2K also. It's 50-50 with me. EA 2K. But this bullshit has got to stop with Live. Either you take the shit serious and you build a fucking next gen game that's gonna be that, you know what I'm saying? It's too late now. You fucking made a reputation on next gen as being a sorry ass game just off graphics, and the gameplay that you showed you that you was even sorrier because the fucking movement is still like elite in Live 13. So and when they show us our real gameplay, when you actually on the sticks playing, then I will really make my final thoughts. Other than that, this game to me is not a contender, won't be a contender at any time during next gen, because if you need 2 to 3 years to do something you should have been doing on your comeback project, the comeback project is supposed to be your best work put together so you can build off it. Now if they had came back with something excellent like graphically wise and gameplay wise, you know what I'm saying, and then say, well, 2 to 3 years we're gonna compete with NBA 2K, then I was like, oh yes, Live is back. We can finally have 2 basketball games. But for them to say, release this, and then say, next year we're gonna focus on this, and the year next to that after that we're gonna focus on something different. It's like a slap in the face. You know what I'm saying? Now a lot of people don't see it that way, which is why I don't I don't bash anybody for having their own opinions. But my opinion strictly about this game is this game really isn't anything special. They didn't put any work in on it. Look like it just slapped something together. And you can tell. If 2K does signature moves like Live is doing, if 2K has this bouncing system like Live is doing, and if 2K has all the signature jumpers down packed, we all know signature jumpers are in 2K, but if they have them down packed, because it looks like they going all out on this gen, I can honestly tell you that. It looks like 2K is going to go all out on their first game on this gen, and this is a problem because 2K is going to start off with a good rep on next gen. See, this is supposed to be a clean slate. I'm telling you guys this from a realistic point of view, not a bias. You know, I'm not known for being biased. I'm telling it from both ends. Like I told y'all before, EA and 2K are supposed to be starting fresh. Nobody has any bad track records. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's starting with their first game. They were supposed to be clashing head to head with a great basketball game to give us as consumers and to also be proud of as developers. EA is releasing a garbage game on next gen. Not talking about gameplay wise, cause we haven't saw official gameplay. When they show us the sticks, I'm gonna make final thoughts on that. Stay tuned for that. But right now, graphic wise, you're releasing a garbage game called NBA Live 14, and you expect people to give you a okay track record already for this year. You starting off with a bad track record. Now, if 2K releases a great graphical game and a great, solid, fundamentally sound gameplay game, then we got a ball. Round one, their slate is a check mark. NBA Live has an X mark. You know what I'm saying? So things that you think, just you listen to Prime and you do all that, but when you really get down into the nitty gritty and you think about it, this game is a letdown. It's awful. And I'm not gonna say it's to the point where I won't buy it and won't play it. You know what I'm saying? It's not to that point. It's decent, but it's not. Be honest with me. How many of y'all really thought that this game was gonna be more than they showed us? You really thought that it was gonna be a solid comeback? That 2K was really gonna have to fight for, to get some sales? That people were gonna actually be turning heads trying to get a copy of NBA Live 14. But to my surprise, we come and wake up to this bullshit, and we're supposed to embrace this shit. We're supposed to say, it's okay, Live. We'll wait for you we'll wait for you 2 to 3 more years until you somewhat get to the point where 2K is at right now, graphic wise, and we gotta wait to see gameplay from 2K. But you will some way get close to what 2K has already set in stone as of right now, 2 or 3 years down the road. So that means what 2K looks visually right now, that's already been set in stone. You will just now get to this in 2 to 3 years down the road. What kind of sense does that make? Doesn't that mean 2K is still gonna be ahead of y'all, decades ahead of y'all? And I'm using decades as exaggeration because that's how you can tell the difference between these two games just off graphics. I'm talking about graphics now, not gameplay. See, I'm not one of those people that talk about gameplay and graphics because I'm gonna break them into sections because we can't talk about gameplay right now. I'm just telling you what I saw in terms of gameplay off that NBA trailer for Live, and 2K off that trailer. We couldn't really distinguish no gameplay. We could just distinguish flashy things, which 2K is known for. But you know what I'm saying, when you look at things like Live 14, which was supposed to be a comeback game, and you actually like try to understand why the hell would they pass this shit over as a next gen console game, you just begin to question their methods. You know what I'm saying? You begin to question why keep trying. You begin to question why the hell do you really think that somebody's really gonna look twice when they fucking look at a trailer that's supposed to show off graphics and fucking gameplay, and all you see is fucking gameplay, and the gameplay is just straight up ass. You fucking have stiffness. Now, had they had put some fluidity between the crossovers, and fix those player models, then this game would be a contender, no doubt. It wouldn't even have to be up to 2K's graphical standpoint if they had to fix the player models and if they had to fix the stiffness. Then this game, no doubt, would be a contender this year. It wouldn't even have to be, set in stone with graphics. I could wait 3 years for the graphics to pop up in Live, but because you showed us this bullshit that looks like Elite and Live 13, you give me no choice. No choice but to say this looks awful. You give me no choice. And that's what people they don't understand, that when you say Live looks awful, they don't understand that you're saying graphics wise and gameplay wise, because no matter what you say, when they release that 5-on-5 gameplay, you're gonna see exactly what you saw in that trailer. Believe it or not, what you saw in that trailer came off somebody playing the game already. So it just looks a little bit more rendered out. So 9 times out of 10, the game is probably gonna look even worse than it does on that trailer in the graphical standpoint. Cause you can't honestly say that 2K is worried about anything they're doing. Hell, if 2K fucks up in the damn gameplay department this year, they still gonna sell more copies because of they damn graphics. Because you know people are sold on them things this time and day. You know what I'm saying? This day and time, people all they care about is the graphics and gameplay. Mix them together and that's excellent. But when you got one-sided shit like gameplay with bad graphics, terrible graphics, atrocious graphics, then that's bullshit. Especially when you're coming out next gen. Especially when 2K has showed us that the potential for a basketball game in graphics terms can be so high, so much higher than what Live is showing us. Then you know it's bullshit. The fucking arena, I said this already, but the arena looks realer than the fucking game itself. This is bullshit, EA. Bullshit. Fucking made a comeback game. One fucking comeback game. You've been going for 3 years, going on 4. All we wanted was one fucking basketball game that looked somewhat acceptable compared to 2K. Somewhat acceptable in the graphics and gameplay department. We know you always had the gameplay, but where the fuck is the graphics? Why the hell do we gotta sit here and look at 2K and say these graphics are on point, the gameplay better be on point? If the gameplay is on point, then y'all are fucking done for. And I'm telling you this straight. If fucking 2K releases fucking gameplay that's solid just like y'all's are, then you fucking out of here. Nobody's fucking gonna pay attention to this shit. You fucking got 42,000 views in what? A whole fucking day? Those damn views didn't go anywhere. You would think you would get fucking more than 142,000 views. I don't know what the fuck they're sitting on right now. I don't know what the hell the views look like. I know damn well probably the dislike bar is still high as fuck. The like bar is fucking low and the dislike bar is high as fuck. And what does that tell y'all? You fucking wasted everybody's damn time, and you know, you fucking just, you took 3 to 4 years out the fucking game to come back with the same shit that killed your series anyways. You just fucking added a dribble system in, and you fucking gave people their signature jumpers and some damn signature moves and signature dribbles. This is all the fuck we got for 3 to 4 years. You telling me you went out the game for 3 to 4 years just to fucking focus on some gameplay and to just forget about graphics? How the fuck do you make a game without graphics? You can have all the fucking control on the damn ball that you want, but what the fuck is the graphics? Next gen fucking evolves around gameplay and graphics, not fucking gameplay. Why the fuck do we gotta sit here and play a fucking we just gotta play a game because of the goddamn gameplay, not graphics? Why the fuck would you make a game solely on fucking gameplay? That shit is played out. If you want to fucking make a game on fucking gameplay, that shit should have been done on fucking current gen. Why the fuck do you fucking want a next gen to look like ass and play good? Why? Why the fuck do you want players to hold your fucking hand to fucking tell you it's alright that you didn't do a good job this year? 2 to 3 years later, we should be expecting something good out of Live. Why? When 2K is gonna be miles, decades, fucking millenniums further than y'all. What the fuck? Why? Man, y'all don't understand. You do not understand. And I went ghost yesterday on my Twitter for a reason. Just to sit back and see these people talk shit about this garbage ass game that was supposed to be a comeback game. I sat back. I relaxed, sat back. I saw the tweets coming in to me. And you know what I'm saying? I got bombarded with so many that I didn't even tweet, yesterday. I didn't tweet back to anybody. I didn't tweet back and tell them what I thought. I didn't promise anybody a trailer was coming out. I didn't tell y'all a trailer was coming out. I said it was coming out soon on PlayStation to one of my subscribers, and he knows who he is.